The Persian Empire stretched across nations, a kingdom vast and mighty. Its new ruler, King Darius, organizes dominion with order and strength. He appointed 120 governors to oversee the provinces, and over them 3 administrators, to keep peace and justice. Among these 3 was a man unlike the rest. His name was Daniel, an exile from Judah. Though taken captive years ago, Daniel's wisdom, honesty, and faith in the living God set him apart. He was faithful in his duties, and no corruption could be found in him. So remarkable was his character that King Darius planned to set Daniel over the entire realm. But envy burns hotter than fire. The other officials could not bear the thought of this foreigner ruling over them. They whispered in secret, "Why should this exile govern us? Why should he sit in authority above the princes of Persia? We must find fault in him." Day after day they searched for a flaw. They examined his records, his judgments, his dealings with the people. Yet Daniel's work was spotless. His integrity was unshakable. One of them muttered with bitterness, "We will never find any charge against this Daniel, unless it is concerning the law of his God." And so, a deadly plot began. The officials came before King Darius with flattering words. "O King Darius, live forever. All the officials of your kingdom have agreed. Establish a decree that for 30 days no one may pray to any god or man except you. O king, whoever disobeys shall be thrown into the den of lions." The king, flattered and blinded by pride, did not see the trap. Without thought of Daniel, he sealed the decree with his royal signet. By the law of the Medes and Persians, it could not be changed. The conspirators smiled. The snare had been set. Daniel's prayer, but Daniel knew of the decree. He knew the cost of disobedience. Still, his heart was steadfast. As he had always done, Daniel went into his upper room. The windows were open toward Jerusalem, the holy city of his fathers. 3 times a day, he knelt upon his knees, gave thanks, and prayed to the Lord his God. The conspirators were watching. They saw him bow in prayer. With triumph, they rushed to the king. "O king, did you not sign a decree that for 30 days no man should pray to any god or man except you?" "Yes," the king answered. "The decree stands, according to the law of the Medes and Persians." They declared their accusation. "Daniel, one of the exiles from Judah, pays no attention to you, O king. 3 times a day he makes petition to his God." The king's anguish at these words, King Darius's heart sank. He realized too late that he had been deceived. Daniel, the man he trusted most, had been the target all along. All that day, the king labored to save him. He sought counsel, searched for a loophole, but the law could not be undone. The conspirators pressed him. "Know, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians cannot be changed." At last, the king gave the command. Daniel was brought before him, with sorrow in his eyes. Darius spoke, "Your God, whom you serve continually, he will deliver you." The soldiers led Daniel to the den of lions. The beasts stirred restlessly, their roars echoing in the chamber. Daniel was lowered inside. A great stone was rolled across the mouth of the den and sealed with the king as. That night, King Darius returned to his palace, but his heart was heavy. He refused food. He turned away music. Sleep fled from him. All night, he grieved for the man he could not save. The night, in the den. Inside the den, darkness surrounded Daniel. The lions moved in the shadows, their eyes glowing, their growls rumbling like thunder. Death was near. Yet Daniel did not fear. He lifted his heart in prayer to the living God. And then the darkness blazed with light. An angel of the Lord appeared, radiant and mighty. The lions froze. At the angel's command, their mouths were shut. The beasts lay down as gentle as lambs. The den that should have been Daniel's grave became a sanctuary of peace. Through the long night, he remained unharmed. Deliverance at dawn, at the first light of dawn, King Darius hurried to the den. His voice trembled as he cried out, "O Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to deliver you from the lions." Silence. Then a voice echoed from the depths. "O King, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths, so they have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him. And also, O King, I have done no wrong before you." The king's face broke into joy. He ordered Daniel lifted from the den. The soldiers raised him, and all marveled there was not a single wound upon him, for he had trusted in his God. Justice and a decree, but the story did not end there. The king commanded that the men who conspired against Daniel be brought forward. Along with their families, they were cast into the den of lions, and before they reached the bottom, the beasts overpowered them. The lions, restrained by God's angel through the night, now revealed their ferocity. Then King Darius issued a decree to all nations and peoples within his realm. "I make a decree that in every dominion of my kingdom, men must tremble and fear before the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, enduring forever. His kingdom shall not be destroyed, and his dominion shall have no end. He delivers and rescues. He works signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. He has delivered Daniel from the power of the lions. And Daniel prospered under the reign of Darius, for his faith was unwavering, and his God was faithful." Final reflection: the story of Daniel in the lion's den is more than history. It is a testimony. It tells us that when faith is tested, God is present. When darkness surrounds us, his light shines through. And when the world plots against us, his power delivers. Daniel trusted God, and God did not fail him. So, too, can we trust in the one who shuts the mouths of lions?